you look tired, dear, doesn't she, Kirsty? Oh, sleepless nights, young love, eh? I know. You lucky thing.
I wish it was Madge.
Did I say the wrong thing?
She's a bit down, that's all.
Trouble with Chris already?
Is that chap still hanging around?
That's just it. I don't really know. One minute he's hiding in my car. Oh, that was scary. Then I don't see him for days. I just don't know when he's going to pop up next.
Explosive stuff.
It's all right for you. You come out smelling like roses. Hone's accused of undercharging Maoris and Pacific Islanders, and I get a rap over the knuckles for consistently undercharging. And a lightly veiled threat to let me know it'd better not continue.
They wouldn't fire you.
I wouldn't put it past them. I wouldn't put anything past them, not after reading this. But you know what really gets to me? Is that if I am the lowest earner, it's only because I take on all the welfare cases that everyone else unloads. What am I supposed to do? Of course I charge them less. What should I do? Add a loading for poverty?
I agree. It's not fair.
Oh, what would you know? Support from the sidelines.
Hey, give me a break. I try to be sensitive to disadvantaged patients. I know you know that.
Yeah, all right, but us arguing about it isn't going to help anything.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Point is, what are we going to do about it?
I know what I'd like to do. March right into McKenna now and confront him.
Hey, you can't do that.
Why not? We can't just ignore it.
This report is supposed to be confidential. If they find out it's been leaked, it's going to be my head on the chopping block.
It's all right, Steve, relax. But I don't feel any better about knowing that my head's already there, along with all women doctors.
No, Nurse Johnson's not on duty until tomorrow, I'm afraid.
What about Jackie Mano or Sam Alini?
They're not suspects, are they?
All these interviews are strictly routine. There's no need to read anything into them.
Yes, of course. Well, Sam, you'd have to inquire of the ambulance controller, and Jackie, well, she's on duty all day.
Thank you.
Rosalind, getting all the help you need?
Yes. Actually, I'm fairly confident we're close to an arrest.
Oh. Don't suppose there's any chance of getting an indication?
Afraid not.
Oh, well, pleased to hear it. I've arranged for the staff room to be available again. I presume you still need it?
Thanks.
And there'll be a representative from the Nurses' Union.
Of course.
Good.
Union rep here yet?
She's waiting for us.
Good. Any queries, you know where we are.
Certainly.
Marge, is Chris here?
Oh, he's with a patient. He'll be through in 5 minutes. What's happened? Can I help you?
No, I need to see Chris. Thanks anyway.
You cared for him almost constantly.
I suppose so.
Are you being deliberately evasive?
No! I mean, yes, Eddie Tully was mostly my responsibility.
So you were sympathetic towards him?
Yes.
Would it be fair to say you were fond of him?
I was sorry, but who wouldn't be?
Knowing he could never lead any sort of independent lifestyle, that must have been very upsetting.
Of course it was, but that doesn't mean I killed him.
Killing is such a strong term. Helping him to die is probably better, don't you think?
I didn't do it.
Didn't you?
Look, it's not like I was the one he asked.
Asked what? To help him die? Then who did he ask? Who did he ask?
I don't know.
You're not doing yourself any good, Jackie. It seems pretty clear to me you're not telling us everything.
It was Sam.
Sam Alini. And what was Sam's response?
He said he'd think about it. Chris, he was there when I was in the shower. He was in the apartment.
Oh, okay, just calm down. Tell me exactly what happened.
I went to make a sandwich, and then I decided not to, and I went and had a shower instead. And I did that, and then
When I came out, it was done. He'd done it. It was done.
Done what?
The sandwich was already made.
Anything else?
Isn't that enough?
Well, you sure you didn't make it yourself?
Chris, he was there!
But you didn't see him.
No, I just got my keys and I came straight here.
Okay, let's look at this logically. To get into the house, he'd have to get past the caretaker, through the front security door, and then through the double deadlocks.
Chris, I am not making this up, honestly.
Of course you're not. But there has to be a sensible explanation.
He was there. What else could it be?
I don't know. But I think we should go back there now and have a good look around.
I can't.
It's okay. I'll be there with you.
Oh, Michael, just the person I wanted to see.
Yes?
I've decided to move on to some greener pastures.
How soon?
Almost immediately. Are you disappointed?
Not particularly.
From a professional point of view, I wouldn't like to think I was leaving you in the lurch.
That's okay. I'm sure we'll be able to replace you.
I'm sure you will. You don't seem to be too fussy about whom you hire, but then I suppose one has to take what one can get in a little backwater like this.
Pull your claws in, Claire. I can't be bothered arguing.
Because you can't mount an argument.
Because I can't be bothered wasting my time. Oh, is Hane going with you?
Actually, no. We've decided to go our separate ways.
Really? I should take him out, buy him a drink to celebrate. Meredith?
Can I have a word with you? It won't take long.
Can it wait? I'm pretty busy.
So am I, but I'm afraid it's important.
All right, come in. So, what's the problem?
I'd like to know the purpose of those forms Kirsty distributed. The ones asking all the questions about fees charged.
Oh, those. Nothing out of the ordinary, just a routine audit. Why?
Well, it just seemed to me that management might be making an assessment on our performance without telling us.
Oh, I shouldn't think that's the case.
Well, if it is, a financial analysis could in no way give an accurate reflection of my work here. You do realise I get allocated the bulk of poverty and hardship cases?
Meredith, you've got nothing to worry about.
Can I take it then that our jobs are safe here, regardless of those forms?
Of course you can. I mean, the budgets may need to be trimmed a little and some rationalisation may be necessary, but that's all.
What sort of bureaucratic doublespeak is that?
All I can say is you will find out in due course.
Frankly, that doesn't help at all. But thank you for your time.
My pleasure.
Well, no sign of a break-in. No one under the bed or in the wardrobe. No one behind the curtains. Ali, it's not that I don't believe you, but how can you be so sure you didn't finish making that sandwich yourself?
It's not the sort of thing I'd do and forget about.
Unless you spent the whole of last week being so spooked you can hardly think straight. You were nearly dead on your feet when you left work.
I know. Guess it does sound silly, huh? I mean, who would want to make me a sandwich?
Exactly. You have been a bit vagued out lately. And what about the other day when you got your schedules mixed up and you turned up to work 3 hours early?
Guess so.
Oh, sweetheart, you're perfectly safe here. However weird Philip is, he can't walk through walls.
Then what's the matter with me? If I'm imagining this sort of stuff, doesn't that make me weird too?
Of course it doesn't. You've had a fright, that's all. You wouldn't be human if it didn't get to you.
It must have been very upsetting for you seeing Eddie so helpless.
I'm trained to cope with things like that.
But you're not coping very well right now, are you? In fact, right now, you look like a man who's hiding something. Like the fact that Eddie asked you to help him end his life.
Who told you that?
Like the fact that you told Eddie you'd think about it. You did say that, didn't you?
Doesn't mean I did it.
You and Interim were getting on pretty well before Eddie died. Were you in it together?
No.
Because if you were, it wouldn't make any sense to take the rap on your own.
Look, I wasn't in anything. You gotta believe me, I never killed Eddie.
The report's in from forensic.
Thank you.
There's something important I think you should see.
All right. Mr. Alini, that will do for now. But I'll be wanting to talk to you again. Very soon.
Mate, I'm glad I found you.
What's the matter, pal?
The police are going to arrest me now any minute. I know it. They think I killed Eddie.
That's ridiculous. Why would they think that?
Because they found something out, Steve. Something I didn't tell you. Eddie, he asked me to help him end it all. Said he couldn't handle how things were going. So I told him I'd think about it.
Sam, you didn't.
Man, it was so sudden. What else could I do? But I swear to you, I never went through with it. I never killed Eddie. I just couldn't.
Look, the police can't arrest you for saying maybe, can they?
I don't know. They reckon they've got new evidence from forensic. If I can't prove I didn't, I've had it.
Hey, you want to share hard luck stories?
Why? What's happened to you?
I've just split up with Claire.
For good.
After the argument we had, there's no going back. Okay, that's my news. What's yours? Come on, I just shared my heartache with you.
It's not my heartache, it's... Honey, do you think Sam could have pulled the plug on Ed?
No, of course not.
Eddie asked him to, you know. The night before he died, he asked Sam to help him.
What did Sam say?
That he'd think about it.
That's all he would have done. Think about it.
Yeah, maybe.
Come on, Jackie, you know Sam. It's totally against his upbringing. He's not capable of killing anyone.
The police don't seem to think so.
They know about this?
Look, I told them what I'd heard. I didn't want to dob Sam in, but that detective kept trying to pin it on me, and I didn't do it.
Look, it's okay. You had to tell them everything. You didn't do it. Sam didn't do it. So neither of you've got anything to worry about, have you?
He was trying to bluff, but it was pretty obvious he was lying. They're going to be cuts, all right. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be one of them.
You didn't tell him you saw the report, did you?
No, of course not.
What did he say about Chris?
The blue-eyed boy. Oh, he'll be fine as usual. But I don't know about the two of you.
Not a problem as far as I'm concerned. Already told McKenna I'm going overseas.
What? Where?
Hong Kong.
Oh, no, you didn't say you were leaving.
Claire, not me.
My flight's booked, and to be honest, what happens to the people who stay in this little backwater just doesn't interest me at all.
Can you tie this up for me, please?
Yes?
Delivery for you. Some flowers. You there?
Yeah, sorry, come on up.
Aren't they beautiful? No card?
I guess not.
Oh, I know who they're from. Do I have to sign anything?
No, just enjoy them.
I will. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Shortland Street Accident and Emergency Centre. Can I help you?
Hi, Marge, it's Alison. There's Chris there, please.
Oh, yes, he's right here. Hi. Are you all right?
Oh, I am after the beautiful flowers you sent me. Oh, they're gorgeous. You didn't have to. I love them, though. Thanks.
Flowers? That's good.
Good. They're gorgeous.
I'm pleased you like them.
Have I rung at a bad time? You sort of sound strange.
Yeah, I am a bit busy. But I'm happy you got them. I'll see you soon, all right? Bye.
Is there anything wrong?
I hope not.
Yesterday's surgery list.
Hardly seems worth slitting your wrists over.
What?
I take it you and Claire haven't sorted things out yet.
Actually, we have. The wedding's off.
Oh, honey, I am sorry. Isn't there any chance at all?
Oh, the truth is, it was a mistake from the start. If I'd only opened my eyes, I would have realized it. I'm sorry about the hassles it caused you. You shouldn't have had to get involved.
Look, it doesn't matter. But I hate seeing you look so miserable. If you need someone to talk to...
Thanks. Maybe later.
Hiya. Steve Mills. I work across at the clinic. I saw you over there.
All right. Dave Logan.
Matt?
Sure.
Pretty weird business, eh?
It's tricky, all right.
Still, now you've got the forensic evidence that should be wrapped up pretty quickly.
You heard about that?
Yeah, everyone did. Gave us quite a job. I mean, imagine finding it there.
Yeah, stroke of luck. Can't imagine what the killer was doing, just leaving it lying around like that.
Yeah.
Still, you guys are always pretty careful with your syringes, right?
Yeah. You gotta be. You've gotta be. So, you have got a fingerprint?
Sure did.
Yeah.
Clear as you like.
Amazing stuff, eh? Modern science. Can get lucky, can't you?
What's with the hike in price? I usually get a discount.
I'm sorry, it's a management decision. Only extreme hardship cases are to be given a discount.
Well, I haven't exactly won the lottery since my last visit.
I really am sorry.
I'll bet you are.
That was a bit mean, wasn't it?
Don't blame me, blame McKenna. He's the one who's decided we can't afford discount rates.
And I'm the one who has to face the clients.
Guess what I just heard?
What?
They found the syringe used to kill Eddie Tarley. And not only that, it's got the murderer's fingerprints on it.
How do you know?
I got it straight from the cop.
You sure he wasn't muddled up?
Absolutely. By the way he was talking, it sounds like they're going to have an arrest by the end of the day.
Michael, they're my fingerprints. I found the syringe lying around, I picked it up and I put it in the sharps bin.
Yeah, well, even so, it's likely that the murderer's fingerprints will still be there as well.
You don't believe me, do you?
Of course I do.
No, you don't. I can tell. And if you don't, what chance have I got with the police? Rosalind Gregg's going to charge me. I know she is. She's been waiting years for this opportunity.
Carrie, even on the slim chance that she does, you know that I'm going to get you the best lawyer available.
You think I'll need one, don't you? Well, thanks for the vote of confidence, Michael, but I didn't do it.
I know that you didn't.
You know nothing of the sort. You have the same doubts everybody else has. It happened before, it can happen again. Guilt by circumstance.
Honey, I'm sorry about what happened in theatre. I didn't know.
It's okay.
Well, if you want someone to talk to.
Not particularly.
Well, it's true what they say. We all need a shoulder sometimes.
You reckon it'll help?
Well, who knows? It might.
Maybe, but not yet.
Well, the offer's redeemable any time.
Thank you.
I hear you're leaving us.
Certainly am. My final invoice. I've put the forwarding address in, so shouldn't be any problems.
Right. Claire, I'd just like to say that I'm sorry about you and Honey. And I'm also sorry that we couldn't have been better friends.
Don't worry about it.
But I do. And I'd also like to apologize for suggesting there was anything between you and Dr. McKenna. It was wrong of me. I realize now that he would never have done such a thing to Honey.
Dear old moral Michael. Actually, you were spot on. We had quite a bit of fun there for a while, until I got bored.
Didn't you care for Honey at all?
Not enough to let it get in the way of a good time. Don't stare at me like that. The only reason you're taking the high moral ground is because you're jealous.
That's not true.
Of course it is. You're a total doormat for McKenna. Hanging on his every word, letting him treat you like dirt. I wouldn't be surprised if you went to bed each night dreaming about him.
Why'd you go out of your way to be so cruel?
Because it offends me to see another woman behaving in such an appalling lapdog manner towards something as so unimportant as a man. And it's about time you learned something, Jenny. The meek don't inherit the earth.
Suppose the cop spoke to you too.
You know damn well they did.
How should I know that?
How would they know about Eddie asking me to kill him if it wasn't for some little birdie whispering in their ear?
But what was I supposed to do? Lie to them?
How could you? You knew it was confidential.
Look, I wasn't going to say anything, but they kept on acting like it was me, and I wasn't going to wear that.
So you thought, why not push the blame on Sammy, even if he didn't do it?
But I don't know that, do I? For all I know, it could have been you.
That's not true. I never killed Eddie.
So you say.
What I say is, it just as easily could have been you.
Oh, you're only saying that to try and shift the blame onto me, and I think that's low.
Not nearly as low as killing Eddie.
Surely you must have some idea about what McKenna's planning?
Why would I? We're not particularly close. I don't have a clue what his intentions are for this clinic or anything else for that matter.
Okay, I was only asking.
No reply?
No.
Alison?
Yeah. She said she wasn't going out.
Perhaps she went out to get you a present.
Well, why would she do that?
Because you got her the flowers.
I hope not. I didn't send them.
Carrie Burton? Yes? You're under arrest for the murder of Eddie Tarley.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think the change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another place, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another, it's hard to see. Shortland Street.
This program was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand